Welcome back to this space where we seek to share messages of hope, faith, and spiritual renewal. May the peace and grace of Christ illuminate every corner of your heart as we delve together into this profound and transformative message. If you are here for the first time or are already part of our community, we invite you to subscribe to stay connected with content that seeks to strengthen your spirit in these complex times. We find ourselves at a crucial moment in history, one that will profoundly challenge not only our beliefs, but also our ability to remain steadfast. In faith, the Virgin Mary, in her infinite maternal kindness, has sent an urgent call to the people of Mexico that resonates like a powerful echo to all the ends of the world. This message transcends borders and cultures because it speaks directly to the human soul, reminding us that we live in a time marked by spiritual darkness that requires preparation, action, and total surrender to God. This message is not simply a warning. It is also a guide full of love and wisdom. It invites us to rekindle our connection with the divine, to strengthen ourselves through constant prayer, sincere repentance, and unwavering faith in God's infinite mercy. The Virgin Mary calls us to wake up, to recognize the signs of these times and to respond with determination. There is no room for complacency or indifference. We must act now, protecting our souls, families, and communities in the face of the challenges ahead. One of the central aspects of this message is the importance of prayer, especially through the Rosary. The Rosary is not a mere repetition of words. It is a sacred bond between us and God, a powerful tool that protects us from the forces of evil and anchors us in the midst of chaos. Each bead prayed is a plea for divine strength, guidance, and protection. The Virgin Mary urges us to make the Rosary a daily practice, highlighting how this devotion can transform our lives and build a solid spiritual defense against the darkness that seeks to separate us from God. Additionally, Mary asks us to involve our families in this shared prayer. By teaching our children the value of the Rosary and coming together as a family in this act of devotion, we create a spiritual refuge within our homes. This practice not only strengthens our bond with the divine, but also prepares us to face any adversity with courage and unity. Through family prayer, we become beacons of light in the midst of darkness, showing the world the power of love and faith. The message also invites us to take refuge in the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary. These two hearts are inexhaustible sources of love, mercy, and protection. The Sacred Heart of Jesus symbolizes his infinite dedication to humanity, a love that never falters or runs out, even in the darkest moments. On the other hand, the Immaculate Heart of Mary represents her maternal care, her desire to bring us closer to her Son and offer us comfort and refuge. Through devotion to these hearts, we find the strength to persevere and the certainty that we are never alone in this fight. But the message of the Virgin Mary does not end here. It also highlights the fundamental role of Saint Michael the Archangel in the spiritual battles we will face. As Prince of the Heavenly Army, Saint Michael is our protector and defender against the forces of evil. His name, who is like God, reminds us that no earthly or spiritual force can match divine power. Prayer to Saint Michael is a powerful tool that we must incorporate into our daily lives, invoking his intercession to protect us from the traps of the enemy and ensure that we always walk under the light of God. In these times of uncertainty, where spiritual wars, natural disasters, and global calamities will test our faith, the Virgin Mary calls us not to succumb to fear. Rather, it encourages us to fully trust in God's mercy and his eternal plan. This is the time to embrace genuine conversion, to turn away from sin and seek reconciliation with God through the sacraments. Living in a state of grace, actively participating in the life of the Church, and strengthening our relationship with the divine are essential steps to prepare for what is to come. In short, the message of the Virgin Mary is a call to action, a call to deepen our faith, and a call to prepare ourselves spiritually for the challenges to come. She assures us that if we follow her guidance, remain steadfast in prayer, and trust in divine protection, we will be victorious, embracing the Sacred Heart of Jesus, the Immaculate Heart of Mary, and the powerful intercession of Saint Michael. We arm ourselves with the tools necessary to face any storm with faith, courage, and hope. We invite you to reflect on this message and begin to build your spiritual defenses today. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Subscribe to receive more inspiring content, and turn on the notification bell to always be informed. May God's grace and protection always accompany you on this journey of faith. See you next time. In conclusion, the message of the Virgin Mary resonates as an urgent call that combines warning and hope. She reminds us that prayer is our most powerful shield, a divine tool that connects us directly to the heart of God. Heavenly protection is always available to those who seek refuge in the unfathomable love of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary. With unwavering faith and sincere devotion, these sources of grace prepare us to face future challenges with courage and confidence. We are not alone. The invisible hands of the saints and angels guide us in this spiritual struggle, in the midst of the shadows that hang over our world. The Virgin Mary invites us to remain vigilant. The forces of darkness multiply, spreading deceptions that seek to weaken our faith. In this time of uncertainty, where the lies of the Antichrist threaten to disorient us, the Mother of God calls us to cling to spiritual discernment and renew our daily conversion. Only those who strengthen their spirit through constant prayer and total surrender to God will have the strength necessary to withstand the trials to the Americas. Her maternal presence will be more vital than ever. For centuries, it has been a symbol of comfort and strength for millions of people, reminding us that God's love is inexhaustible and always accessible. His mantle is a safe refuge from the coming spiritual storms. In moments of crisis, Our Lady of Guadalupe envelops us with her maternal care, guiding us toward the truth and light of Christ. His image not only represents divine compassion, but also the eternal victory of good over evil. Mary exhorts us to seek refuge under her mantle, especially through the intercession of Our Lady of Guadalupe. This act of trust in His protection helps us navigate the storms of modern life. As a spiritual guardian, she offers wisdom and courage to confront the uncertainties of an increasingly chaotic world. Believers who turn to her will find not only comfort, but also the firmness necessary to remain unwavering in their faith. Her role as defender of the Americas makes her a central figure in shaping the events to come, ensuring that her influence will be decisive in the battle between light and darkness. To fully benefit from this divine protection, we must actively commit to our faith. Mary urges us to deepen our relationship with God through prayer, especially the recitation of the Rosary, which is a powerful spiritual weapon. The Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary are living models of God's unconditional love and infinite mercy. By surrendering our lives to these sacred hearts, we allow divine grace to flow through us, protecting us from the destructive forces that seek to separate us from God. In this critical hour, Saint Michael the Archangel stands as an indispensable ally in the spiritual struggle. As a celestial warrior, he leads the angelic hosts in defense of God's people. Invoking it not only provides us with protection, but also with the certainty that we do not face these challenges alone. United with the heavenly army, we can resist the onslaughts of evil with courage and determination. Mary reminds us that divine support is always available to those who seek it with humility and faith. Mary's message is clear. This is a time of determined action, of absolute trust, and above all, of deep faith. Although the challenges may seem overwhelming, they represent opportunities to grow spiritually and grow closer to God. Those who remain firm in their faith, turn to prayer and seek conversion, will emerge transformed, stronger and full of inner peace. Mary assures us that even in the midst of the fiercest storms, we will find refuge in divine love. As we prepare for the difficult times ahead, let us hold on to God's promises and trust in His infinite goodness. The Virgin Mary, Saint Michael the Archangel, and Our Lady of Guadalupe will be our protectors and guides on this spiritual journey. United in prayer and purpose, we can face any challenge with courage and hope. May this journey of faith inspire us to deepen our relationship with God and share this mission of love and salvation with others. United, we will be victorious.